About sometimes we smoke pipes, sometimes we smoke cigars. When do we smoke the two and why? And we are groovy.
Hey, back in the mix.
If you're like us, you like to smoke your tobacco and you like to smoke your tobacco and enjoy it. So, when is it the most enjoyable time to smoke?
Well, Gavin, that's quite the serious conversation. I like to smoke at every optimal
Gotta get it together, guys.
whenever it is optimal for enjoyment.
It depends on what I'm doing. It depends on the time of the day. And it depends on what the season is. And it depends on what I'm in the mood for. Let's talk about seasons. So in general, in the summertime, you're craving summer flavors, barbecues. It's hot. In the summer, you crave lemonade. You crave ice cream. You crave, if you're in Korea, you crave bingsu, which is like a Korean shave ice. But in the winter, you don't have those same cravings. In the winter time, you have hot chocolate, a hot cup of coffee. Summertime, you might enjoy iced coffee. Same thing with tobacco. Depending on the season, you might gravitate towards cigars or pipes. I do both. Sometimes I smoke a cigar in the winter, sometimes I smoke a pipe in the summer. It all just depends on what I'm in the mood for at that particular moment. But generally, in the wintertime, you might want to go towards a pipe. Most pipe tobacco seems to taste more smoky. Sometimes it's more sweet. Sometimes it's more vanilla, more chocolate, more caramel. Depending on the tobacco, if you're smoking a Latakia, or at least a blend with a lot of Latakia in it, it's very, very smoky. And something about that smoky Latakia blend with those English blends when it's cold outside just hits the spot. I love smoking my pipe during the winter. Now that is equally true when it's summertime for cigars. When I'm on the beach, when I'm outside at the park on a hot sunny day, something about a nice peppery or spicy cigar just hits the spot with a nice cold beer. You know, wintertime, pipe tobacco, summertime, cigars. What about you, Garrett? When do you smoke a cigar? When do you smoke a pipe?
A cigar, it's rolled by somebody else, and that person and that size is going to dictate your smoke time. Also, fuck, man. Jesus.
A lot of smoke.
Pull it that way.
Full-bodied cigar smoke.
I got the raw deal by putting my portrait right here. One thing that makes pipes great for the wintertime is not just the flavor, but also the smoke isn't as strong. Therefore, when it's freezing cold outside, you don't have to have all the windows completely wide open. Another cool thing about pipes, a pipe, you're the one who's packing the pipe, and you don't have to pack it all the way up. If you only have 30 minutes to smoke at that given time, smoking sounds very nice, then go for the pipe. Also, pipe tobacco is way cheaper. If I'm smoking right now, but I might need to leave soon, and it's not a big deal to dump out a pipe tobacco bowl. It is kind of annoying to have to throw away a perfectly good cigar. Someone put a lot of care and attention into it. You want to enjoy the whole thing, and you spent more money on it. Another thing about pipes, though, is they're a bit more finicky. You got to tamper with them more. You got to relight them more frequently. So if I'm with a group of people and I want to talk, a pipe isn't as convenient as a cigar. A cigar is going to stay lit easier, and you're not going to have to be fiddling with it and puffing on it as frequently, making it easier to converse about histories of important philosophies and social norms and all the important things that you must discuss. Okay, so when you're picking... there's a fucking mosquito.
Go kill it. It's back there. Look up. Got it. Ha! Right. Electronic racket.
Right. So when you're picking...
I used to smoke everyday cigars, budget cigars, very frequently. But that was when I was in America, and you can get cigars for pretty cheap. But, in Korea, it's a little bit more expensive. So I like to smoke a pipe during the work week when I'm doing something alone, when I'm reading a book alone, studying alone, watching TV alone. And if I'm with a group of friends, I like to smoke a cigar. Or if it's a special occasion, I like to smoke a cigar. If I'm really going to pick apart the nuanced flavors, then I usually gravitate towards a cigar. Now, that's not to say that pipe tobacco doesn't have nuanced flavors or you can't really enjoy the subtle flavors of a pipe, because you can.
When it comes to special occasions, I always go for a cigar.
There's a reason why Victory Cigar is a thing.
It's a thing. It's a term for a reason.
Oh, So hot. Time of day. Sometimes you want to smoke in the morning. Sometimes you want to smoke in the afternoon or in the evening. So I like to smoke a mild tobacco in the morning, a medium tobacco in the afternoon, and a full-bodied tobacco in the evening. Now that is true for both pipes or cigars. If it's like a Sunday morning, for example, I'll probably smoke a delicious mild cigar with a cup of coffee. They go together amazingly well. If you smoke a mild cigar in the evening, for me personally, it's a little bit bland, but in the morning, it just hits the spot. You don't want a really, really strong flavored cigar, hard-hitting cigar in the morning. It's just a little bit too much, too fast. And then that's also true with pipe tobacco. But always, I enjoy tobacco after a meal. I personally never smoke before a meal or on an empty stomach. Some people do. Some people are savages and they smoke whenever. I'm not that person. I'm a lightweight when it comes to nicotine, and I like to not feel woozy or sick, and I don't want to put my cigar down halfway through smoking. I like to smoke the whole thing. So I always smoke after a meal.
One benefit to smoking cigars and smoking pipes is that tobacco in the natural form, I don't personally find it addictive at all. There are times during the busy week where I won't smoke anything, a pipe or cigar, for a week on end sometimes. I'm only going to smoke when it's enjoyable and when it's, practical. I'm not going to smoke because I have a physical need to smoke. I'm not going to feel any withdrawals like I got to smoke now. It's a totally different habit smoking pipes and cigars versus smoking some other form of tobacco product, like, for instance, cigarettes.
Definitely, we don't smoke when we're in a rush. Some people smoke while they drive their cars. I mean, I could see the appeal if it's a, everyday cigar. You're not really going to pick apart the nuanced flavors when you're driving. But if you like to make that traffic jam a little bit more enjoyable, yeah, smoke a cigar.
It would be really tough to smoke a pipe while you're driving.
Yeah, borderline impossible.
Yeah, I'm a fan of artwork, as you can see. I find it impossible, really, to really get into even a drawing or painting when smoking a cigar or a pipe. I don't know, Winston Churchill apparently did it all the time, but even having to, relight a cigar or ash a cigar will, distract me.
When I'm studying, I have a ritual. I smoke a pipe, gets me that nicotine, gets my brain going, and studying is just more fun. I study, and then I get like a 30-second break. I relight my pipe, puff on it a few times, and then I go back to studying. A little 30-second study break to puff on your pipe does me well.
Obviously, I like to smoke whenever we're on vacation, at the beach, at the pool. I gotta say, there's some perks to being here in Korea. We go to the beaches here. It's a party on the beach. Light up some cigars, crack open some beers, play some drinking games with friends. Man, is it awesome.
Yeah, can't smoke on the beach in America.
At least not in California. Maybe you can somewhere else.
That about does it. If you're a cigar smoker but you've never tried a pipe, give it a shot. If you're a pipe smoker and you've never tried a cigar, give it a shot.
If you want us to touch on any other information in the future, drop us a comment and we'll try to get to it as soon as possible. If you found this video helpful and informative, then give us a like and subscribe. Also, check out some of our other videos. Keep it light, keep it fun. Have yourselves a good day.
Adios.